How's it going? Today's Saturday. We're taking a look at the different opportunities available out there. I have seen a press release about a new plant being opened, but before even I'm taking a look at that particular plant, perhaps it's even better taking a look at the number of plants being open at the same time. So that's would be the way. I don't know. I don't think I have covered that, but just in case. Within this video, I'll jump off the number of plants and I'll move into a particular plant that I myself I might be interested in. Let's try to understand the process a little bit better. But again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps ask how the process can look like, right? Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at a bigger picture after the major boost for hydrogen as UK unlocks new investment and jobs. So I'll progress with this article. I'll jump into a particular plant. 11 new production projects helping to place UK at the forefront of hydrogen industry and bring progress towards the net zero ambition. That was released on 14th of December 2023, so that will be last week, Thursday. Let's try to understand this opportunity briefly about what expectations can be. 7 new production projects will invest around 400 million up front over the next 3 years, growing the UK's green economy. That's the first one. Next one, the bullet point would be more than 700 jobs to be created, representing the largest number of commercial scale green hydrogen production projects announced at once anywhere in Europe. So that's a massive investment, I guess. And we're taking a look at green hydrogen, right? Green, that would be the way how hydrogen to be produced, different energy sources, right? We're taking different colors. Green would be renewable sources, how hydrogen can be potentially produced, right? And from there, we're progressing to the next bullet point. New certainty for industry as government sets out hydrogen ambition, including future production, transport, and storage rounds, right? Briefly, I think I might be briefly. I'll cover that. I'll jump into the particular side that I'm interested in. Over 700 jobs will be created across UK in the world-leading hydrogen industry from the southwest of England to Highlands of Scotland, backed by 2 billion in government funding over the next 15 years. Okay, that makes more sense. I think it's very expensive. I don't know. I thought it would be a very expensive thing to do. But it's a reasonable investment. That would yield better returns compared to some of the investments I have taken a look in the past. This kind of investment would yield way better results, way better. Energy Security Secretary Claire account. Okay. On 14, to announce for a major 11 major projects to produce green hydrogen throughout the process known as electrolysis, and confirms supplier will be received a guaranteed price from the government from the clean energy they supply. Okay, good. We're working together. No, so there's a business, right? And they have already a contract that they will purchase that, right? So business they have reduced the risk and perhaps secure investment, right? By solving a problem. Kind of great, I guess. If that works, I don't know. With current prices that many people are paying within UK, perhaps I don't know. This is perhaps if you're following the same system, not necessarily it would work, but I guess. This represents the largest number of commercial-scale green hydrogen production projects announced at once anywhere in Europe, helping to place the country at the forefront of emerging industry. Unlike blue hydrogen, which can be potentially produced from things like natural gases, right? Which is formed using fossil fuels and capturing the carbon emissions. Green hydrogen is made using a renewable energy. Okay. So let's take a look at one of the sites, right? I'm reading all this information for the first time, and myself, I'm trying to understand what's happening. Perhaps good that they're working on it, since there's a big problem there, right? Producing 100%. green hydrogen. We are the forefront of the transition to a net zero. Barrow Green Hydrogen is one of the first number of green hydrogen schemes developed by Carlton Power in the UK. Barrow Green Hydrogen is an industry-leading project that will use renewable energy to produce green hydrogen fuel, which will decarbonize industry and in the future transport and heating. The development will have an initial capacity of 35 megawatts, which will produce enough hydrogen to heat the equivalent of 14,000 homes. That's not a lot. I know some projects out there as we speak that was invested about $700 million, and it can power 100,000 homes. So that's investment and returns on that investment, right? So I don't know. So there are some projects there, right? So okay, the project has the potential to expand to several hundred megawatts. Okay. So there's a more more room there. Barrow Green Hydrogen is one of the most advanced development of Carlton Power portfolio, and it's backed by public and industrial partners who have committed to developing the project. The project has been successful in gaining funding support as a part of the okay. And then let's keep some of those names. The model and net zero fund. An application for planning permission was granted in June 2023. Hydrogen production is recognized as a key element of the UK's decarbonization plan required to achieve net zero by. Okay, so we have increased the date. I understand why these people increase the date. I don't know what the government is planning to do with the next 6 years. What these people are planning to do with the next 26 years. I understand what they are trying to do. I understand what these engineers are saying. In particular, green hydrogen production from new renewable electricity is an essential technology in the energy transition. This new low-carbon hydrogen will produce clean energy to power industrial facilities and region, enabling sectors that are difficult to decarbonize move away from fossil fuels. As the capacity of the plant is scaled and demand by hydrogen increase in over applications, the green hydrogen can be used as alternative fuel for commercial and passenger transport and heating networks. So hydrogen can potentially be used as a fuel. I don't know. But it's good, by the way. So as I mentioned, it's good to have options, right? Compared to, so we have in the options, but again, that would require more investment, more. But I don't know. Perhaps that would be a better alternative. I guess. Perhaps one day I can compare all the alternatives. I don't know. But this is what's happening. I'm reading it for the first time, by the way. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book, Inkflow. Within this book, I'm taking a look at routines and how to structure your habits and where to begin. Once you have would like to do differently or improve some of the situation where you might find yourself in or your life circumstances, where else would you begin than working from there and developing a habit and sticking to it all the time? I'm talking about at least 70 days. I have structure, so it would be 90 days. And with every page would be 24-hour windows and how you can potentially work in addressing some of those problems and or focusing on what would be important with that window. I have identified a number of areas if you were to begin with those areas and progress and make changes afterwards, right? But not in the beginning. If you can find the QR code in the corner and company's website below. Not entirely sure, but I'm taking a look at this problem is from engineering perspective, and I know what some of the reasons why what would be more optimal in regards to weight and perhaps how small the particles are and how hard it can be. But either way, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's good or bad. What I'm saying is, no finger to your right. Well, but let's progress still. Why Barrow? Barrow is a furnace is ideally located because of the area has several industrial sites which are able to take green hydrogen without excessive modifications to decarbonization their operations, which otherwise rely on natural gas. Further to this, is well placed to serve commercial applications in other areas of Cumbria. Once the project is scaled up, these applications become hydrogen ready. The site of Barrow is also well positioned to use renewable electricity from existing installations and will also enable additional new generation capability to be installed. The hydrogen production by the initial 35 megawatts plant will reduce carbon dioxide emissions into the atmosphere in Cumbria by over 25,000 tons annually. In addition to environmental benefits and contribution towards net zero, the new facility will provide local job opportunities, help safeguard existing employment, and encourage economic growth, which is great. Current partners of the project include okay, so there's some organizations there. I'll try to chat to them again and see what would be the process and take apart and revolutionize industry 4.0 and everything. I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps it's very expensive projects that I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. What will the process take part, right? Work together. Let's try to understand a little bit better. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.